Buffed Rimuru Showcase. Ladies and gentlemen, update just went live like a few hours ago. I say a few hours ago, it's like noon right now. But Rimuru and the original cast of Tensura that came with the very first crossover last time all have received buffs, so I thought why not show off our dude Rimuru for the one time. If you're interested in learning the other units though, I'll be having showcases out on them. I'm gonna try to at least, because with ReZero I wasn't able to get them all out during the crossover period. If you want more of a detailed breakdown on any of the units that you're interested in coming from this crossover with any part, by the way, part 1, part 2, or part 3, you can check this video. It's popping up on your screen right now in the top right card. I explain all the units, what I think about them, if they affect the meta, and all that in that one video. But as far as Rimuru goes, our man is I don't know, I feel like he's still in the same spot for a lot of people. A lot of people just aren't really going to use him, especially veteran players who have like Mako and like a bunch of other things, just because Rimuru doesn't really provide you a ton of offensive support. He's not giving you arts damage, he's not giving you increased damage to enemies, he's not giving you any of that type of stuff. It's just like a very generic support. But as far for like his whole kit though, it's still really strong. His art still cures everybody of all their stats elements except feint, and increases everybody's stats element resistance by 100% for 10 seconds. I kind of wish they would have buffed the duration on this personally and went to like 20 possibly, or like 15, just because I feel like it would help him a lot, so you can like kind of have a constant status element resistance up, plus be able to use your true art as well if you're using him alongside other arch generers. And his true art, his modifier got buffed pretty substantial. I think it went from like 2,700 or something like that all the way up to like 33,000, so very good right there. But it still does the same thing. Life steal for 3% of the damage you deal, and you increase all allies arts by 3 for 15 seconds and their stats by 30%. Pretty much a better Vox art is all that Rimuru's true art really is. And I think this passive got buffed, I could be wrong, the Great Sage, where autofills your art gauge by 2 and stats element resistance 30% up except feint, and this is just for himself. And for this showcase, I'm gonna be doing a little bit more of like a new player slash noob team. Not exactly because Theus and Vox are here, but I decided to use Rimuru and Finn together because their art gauge does stack. By the way, Rimuru I think is EX2, right? I think, or something like that. So yeah, we're gonna be using Finn alongside Rimuru, and then we're gonna be using Theus, and then really the only damage dealer we have on the team is Vox, so that's perfectly fine. He'll suffice. And as for the equipment you're gonna want to be putting on Rimuru, main thing is anything that gives equipment CT, art gauge, anything like that. That true Izanagi, and then you put on like a 5-star support. Like if you wind up getting like Malim's close in the crossover, highly recommend you put that on him. If not, just put on whatever you can. As for me, I think I'm gonna put on a, you know what? Why not? We're running Malim's close. True Izanagi, can't ever go wrong with it, especially on supporting characters. 5-star support, AOE art gen, self art gen, whatever the case may be, just make sure you're using something that's going to be giving you arts to support the rest of your team. And then 4-star magic could literally be anything. 4-star magic I feel like is the one equip slot that has nothing in this game compared to the other equip slots. If you guys consider subscribing yet, some of you guys may not be subscribed to this channel, and it only takes 2 seconds. You just gotta click that red button and boom, you subscribe. Of course, you can always unsubscribe whenever you want to, but why not just click subscribe, especially if you're interested in Grand Summoners at the current moment, because that way all my videos instantly go to your sub box. You can even turn on the notification bell if you're really that dedicated, instead of having to type in my name or type in Grand Summoners instantly on the search bar, because your boy OP is your one-stop shop for everything GS. And also, you can click that like button too if you want to. I feel like he's still kind of like, you know, that generic arch generer that like he always was, where it's just, oh okay, I can heal, I can arch gen, and that's about it. He could definitely help you out a ton, especially if he's your first supporting unit. But as for somebody in my position or as a veteran, it's really no reason for us to use Rimuru unless like we need a status cleanse. Then why not? I'll bring someone along. Also, someone asked me at Vox and Rimuru's true art stack, and they do not. So you can't just get like 60% stats up. I wish that's how it was, but I mean, he's not doing bad. You know, we're getting art gauge pretty consistently, and it's actually been pretty okay. Let's see how much damage this hits for, if Rimuru can even like help break the shield at all. Yeah, I kind of thought that. I've been doing this with Juno, so I completely just ignore Pronimios most of the time. But yeah, let's see how much he hits for right here. Like each slice is about 3,500, you know, and that's a lot of damage because he's hitting like tons of times, right? And he is a support character, so don't be expecting him to do like as much damage, but as you can see here, he's doing his job. He's constantly giving everyone art gauge. He's making sure everybody's topped up on health. Like he's doing his job, man. He's really good at it. It's just that it's unfortunate that I don't really see a use in him, because especially in like stuff that I would like really want to make sure my support could do a lot for me, like raids for example, mines, all that. Rimuru does do a lot, but it's very, I don't know, he's very noob friendly. For veteran play, there's just a lot more options compared to what Rimuru can do. I'm not saying that he's bad, of course, just comparing him to every other top tier support, he's a little bit lackluster, but he's still top 5 supports in the game. He's easily still top 5 supports in the game. So yeah, if you're a new player and you wind up getting Rimuru, don't feel bad at all, because him and Finn, as you can see here, they're doing their job. You can get Finn for free from the unit choice ticket, and you can get Rimuru if you reroll for him and stuff like that. And you can have a very solid support duo for quite a while. So yeah, how do I feel about Rimuru overall? He's solid, definitely good. really will help you out as a new player. If I was somebody who didn't have all these support units, I would be extremely happy to get Rimuru just because of everything that he does. He does a lot, but at the same time, he doesn't necessarily excel at one thing, I guess, apart from like status cleansing. Support-wise, really no one else that you could do. I think I would be a lot happier though if they would have made this guy 120 luck, then it would have been insane. He would have been such a good unit. He would be even more broken than what he already is, because you could use him even as a luck unit for certain comps and stuff like that, which, thinking off the top of my head, I think the only support luck unit we have, right, is Priestess, I think. Still, Rimuru, very strong, really good for you guys that are starting out. As you saw with the Finn and Rimuru comp, wasn't really a problem with Archgen on the team. Can I use other units that give me even more Archgen than that and help me even more? Yes, I can, because I have them at my disposal. But if you're a brand new player, Rimuru, Finn, extremely OP combo for you, and they're going to get you through a lot of stuff and help your units just hit so much harder, because people don't realize Art Gauge, even though it's not a damage buff technically that increases your damage, it is a DPS buff. So yeah, Rimuru, insane unit, very good. Recommend you guys pick him up if you don't have another support unit. If you do, you know, you can kind of be like me and just kind of skip him. I got him the first time around whenever he very first came out with Slime, so that's why I have him built up and stuff like that. But hey man, thank you all for coming out. It's been your bro P. Tell me down below how you guys feel about Rimuru. Do you guys like him still? You guys think he's a little bit too weak, kind of lackluster, especially knowing the other Rimurus that's coming out? Let me know all that down below in the comment section. Hey, yeah, man, it's been your bro P. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. And last but not least, man, don't forget to drink water.